They told Omar Artan he couldn't referee at the 2026 World Cup. Just days later, UEFA handed him one of the biggest referee appointments in European football. And what happened in between turned a Somali referee into the center of an international football controversy. Omar Artan had already made history before the World Cup even began. The 34-year-old had been on FIFA's international referee list since 2018, became the first Somali referee to officiate a CAF Champions League final, and was named CAF Men's Referee of the Year in 2025. Then came the World Cup. Artan had been selected by FIFA as one of the tournament's match officials. But when he arrived at Miami International Airport on June 8, he was denied entry into the United States. FIFA confirmed that Artan would therefore be unable to train or officiate at the tournament. FIFA also said it was not involved in the host country's immigration process. And that's where the controversy exploded. U.S. authorities cited security and vetting concerns. Reports said American officials alleged an association with suspected members of terrorist organizations. But there is an important distinction here. There is no verified evidence that Artan himself was a member of, or supported, a terrorist organization. The publicly reported explanation concerned alleged associations in U.S. immigration eligibility, not a finding that Artan had committed a crime. Artan had reportedly arrived with a valid visa and said the experience was extremely difficult. His World Cup dream was suddenly over. But then everything changed. On June 11, just days after his exclusion from the World Cup became public, UEFA announced that Artan would referee the UEFA Super Cup between Paris Saint-Germain and Aston Villa in Salzburg. And this wasn't just another appointment. Artan became the first non-European referee ever selected to officiate the UEFA Super Cup. UEFA said the appointment came through its new cooperation agreement with the Confederation of African Football, or CAF. UEFA President Alexander Ceferin praised Artan's ability, while CAF President Patrice Motsepe described the appointment as an honor for Artan, Somalia and African referees. Some commentators saw the timing as a message from UEFA after Artan's World Cup exclusion. But that is interpretation, not an established fact. UEFA officially presented the appointment as part of UEFA-CAF cooperation and recognition of Artan's refereeing quality. Then came August 12. Artan walked onto the pitch in Salzburg to referee PSG against Aston Villa. The same referee who had been unable to enter the United States for the World Cup was now taking charge of a major European final. PSG eventually won 2-1, with Artan officiating the match. And perhaps the most powerful part of the story came from Artan himself. After everything that happened, he described the Super Cup as his own World Cup, and spoke about how difficult the previous period had been. He also thanked the people who supported him. So was Artan's career ruined? The evidence says the opposite. His World Cup opportunity was taken away. That much is confirmed, but his career didn't collapse. Instead, he returned to the international stage and made history in Europe. And that's why the Omar Artan story is bigger than one referee missing one tournament. It's about how quickly a career can be affected by decisions outside the football pitch, and how, sometimes, the biggest comeback isn't winning a trophy. It's simply getting another chance to prove yourself. What do you think? Was UEFA's decision a powerful statement, or simply recognition of an outstanding referee? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe for more football stories where the biggest controversy isn't always what happens on the pitch.